Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Aftab Khan. In today's video I will be discussing visa options for the people who are over 45 years of age. If you are someone who is over 45 years of age and you're dreaming to move to Australia, I know you might be thinking that moving to Australia can be a bit difficult if you are over 45 years of age, because normally you cannot apply the skilled migration visas like 189 visa, 190 visa and 491 visa. But the good news is you still have lots of options available if you are over 45 and you want to move to Australia. So I will be discussing these options with you today. Okay, there are 5 pathways through which you can move to Australia if you are over 45. So we have 482 visa, which is called skills in demand visa. 482 visa is an employer sponsored visa and there is no age limit for the 482 visa. You can apply 482 visa if your age is over 45, if you're 50, it doesn't matter. There is no age restrictions for the 482 visa, but there are some limitations to this visa as well, like you can work for your employer and you are not allowed to work anywhere else apart from your employer. Okay, the PR transition from the 482 can be very difficult. It can be possible if you are a scientist, or if you are a professional academic, or if you are a New Zealand citizen. So then it might be possible for you to convert your 482 visa to a permanent visa and stay in Australia permanently. Okay, number 2 in work visas is DAMA Visa. DAMA is Designated Area Migration Agreement. DAMA is available in the regional areas with the skills shortage. So you can apply to DAMA, but DAMA is an employer sponsored visa as well. You will be needing an employer to sponsor you for this visa. So for the age, DAMA allows up to 50 or 55 years. So if you're over 45 but you're under 50 or you're under 55, you might still be eligible to apply for the DAMA visa. Alright, number 2 is the National Innovation Visas. So National Innovation Visa was previously known as the Global Talent Visas. There are 2 pathways in the National Innovation Visas. For the National Innovation Visa, and the subclass is 858, and if we are talking about the age, so there is no age limit for the 858 visa. But if your age is over 55, so you must demonstrate the exceptional abilities and the benefits to Australia, and then you can apply. If you are even above 55 years of age, you can still apply the 858 visa, which is the National Innovation Visa. This is already a permanent resident visa. So subclass 858 visa is a permanent visa, and this is the fast track Australian PR. Okay, but for the National Innovation Visa, you need a nomination from an Australian organization, or someone who is expert in your field and who is an Australian citizen or an Australian permanent resident, so they can nominate you and then you can apply for this visa. There is no need for the skills assessment for this visa, and English requirement is very low as compared to the other skilled migration visas. English requirement is normally very low for the work visas and also for the 858 visas, which is National Innovation Visa. For the Global Talent Visa or the National Innovation Visa, you must prove that you are internationally recognized in one of the 10 priority sectors, in which we have resources, agri-food and technology, health sciences, defense, circular economy, DG-Tech, infrastructure and tourism, financial services, fintech and education. As I said before, it is direct PR once granted, and you are a permanent resident of Australia once you get the 858 visa. I think this is the best option for the people who have done PhDs and they have research publications and global recognition. This is the best and incredible opportunity for the PhD graduates who are dreaming to come to Australia. Alright, number 3 option is the study visa. So for the study visa, there is no age limit. You can study anytime. You can apply for the study visa anytime from any country. But Australian immigration is very strict at the moment. So There is no age limit for the study visa, but you must be a genuine student and you must be enrolled in a course to study in Australia, and you must be able to afford the living expenses, tuition fee, and health insurance, etc. Because studying in Australia is really expensive, so you must be able to cover all those expenses if you come to Australia on a study visa. So it can open the job opportunities for you, but you should not be using this visa just for work, because you can breach the visa condition and then you might be facing the visa cancellation. So if you're talking about the PR transition from the study visa, so normally when you're under 45, so you can apply for the skilled migration visas, but it can be a bit difficult if you're over 45 and you are studying in Australia. And after studying in Australia, there can be one option. If you are studying a PhD in Australia and you are a PhD graduate, so then you will be able to apply for the 485 visa, because the age restriction for the 485 visa is 35 years. There is a concession for the PhD graduates, and the age limit for the 485 visa for the PhD graduates is 50 years. So if you're over 45 but you're under 50, you'll still be able to apply for the 485 visa. So after the study, you can have a graduate visa, which is 485 visa, and then after that you can apply for the National Innovation Visa, or you can explore other PR pathways as well. Alright, number 4 is family visas. So in family visas, first we have partner visa. So if you are in a relationship with an Australian citizen or an Australian permanent resident, so you can apply the partner visas. It can be marriage visa or it can be de facto relationship. If we talk about the PR transition from the partner visa, so initially you will be granted with the temporary visa, which is going to be 820 or 309, and after 2 years you become eligible to apply for the permanent resident visa. Another option in the family visas is the parent visas. If you have children in Australia and you want to move to Australia on a permanent visa or a temporary visa, you can have the opportunity to apply for the Australian visas. If you want to move permanently to Australia and you have children in Australia, so you must pass the family balance test. Like for example, if you have 2 children, one children is Australian citizen and another one is living offshore, so you can apply for the permanent visas to Australia. But if you have 3 children and one children is Australian citizen or permanent resident, but 2 children are outside of Australia, so then you will not be eligible to pass the family balance test, and you cannot apply for the certain permanent visas. There are other parents visas as well, and some of them are temporary and some are permanent. You can explore those options. For example, Subclass 103, 143, 173, 870, 804 and 884. There are a few options for the parents visas. It really depends upon your situation, that which visa you are going to apply and which visa you are going to be eligible to apply for. Number 5 is the tourist visa, and the general tourist visa is a subclass 600 visa. So there is no age limit for the tourist visa, and this is a great opportunity to visit your family, and if you are coming for a business trip, or it can be very good for the holiday trip, or either you can come on a visit visa to explore the other visas options and other job opportunities for you before you apply another work visa or any kind of other visas. But you must be a genuine tourist and you must be able to afford your living expenses while you are in Australia for a month or 2 months, and you must be returning back to your home country. But keep one thing in mind, that you cannot work if you are on a tourist visa. Just be careful with that you do not breach any kind of a visa condition for any visa. Alright guys, each case is different and you should consult a registered migration agent, or you can consult a migration lawyer if you guys need any help. So we have a team of registered migration agents as well. I will put down the email in the description below. So if you want to contact us and you need our help, we will be more than happy to help you out. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share the video. Alright guys, that's all for now. Thank you very much. I wish you good luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.